Hi guys, it's Melanie. So today I have a review for you of Yankee Candles Pink Peony, and this is one of their new spring releases. I actually picked this up a couple of weeks ago when Yankee was doing a buy one get one sale, and when you spent $25 or more, you were actually able to get the new spring releases for $15. I do still see that sale going on the website right now. So if you're going to be buying another candle, you could actually pick up the full size here, which is their 22-ounce candle for $15. I believe that also applied to the large jar tumbler as well. Most of you guys know that I'm not typically a floral candle person, and the reason for that is that I am a wedding florist and I am surrounded by flowers all summer long, and honestly I just kind of get sick of the smell of flowers by the time that I am done with like the busiest time of the season for me, which is spring and summer. So I really don't necessarily need to be smelling a bunch of flowers, but when I smelled this one on cold sniff, it just smelled very authentic to me in terms of a floral candle. A lot of floral candles can smell very perfumey. Now, I'm not going to tell you that this smells like a peony because I don't think it actually smells like an actual peony. I think this smells more along the lines of I work with a lot of David Austin garden roses in a lot of my arrangements, and those are a rather expensive garden rose. They're not cheap, but they're beautiful and they smell amazing. And the smell of this candle right here reminds me of a cross between the David Austin Patience Rose and the David Austin, I believe it's called the Juliet Rose. And it honestly smells like a combination of those two roses put together. Peonies are technically in the rose family. They're a type of rose, but they don't, I think, smell as good as a lot of roses do. I might be in the minority with that. I think peonies are definitely beautiful, but their smell doesn't get me as much as like the expensive garden roses do. So that's the smell of this candle. On the website, the description that they have says a full flowered scent of spring's most luscious bloom filled with the promise of warm days ahead. So that tells you nothing about the, type of peony or type of rose scent that they have going on here. But to me, like I said, it smells a cross between the David Austin Patience and the David Austin Juliet roses. So if you know anything about garden roses and you've smelled both of those, basically that's what this candle smells like to me. It's really nice, you guys. It is, in my mind, the perfect way to do a rose scented candle because rose can be really strong and really overpowering very quickly, and it can be headache inducing, especially for me. But this is really soft and light and just pretty. It basically fills the air with the same type of fragrance that you would get if you had like a real rose bouquet in your house somewhere. So in terms of the throw of this candle, I would really only give the throw maybe like a 5.5 or a 6. It doesn't travel terribly far. And the strength, I would probably put around a 6 as well. So it's not terribly strong either. But in my book, that's a good thing because strong rose scents really are headache inducing for me. So I feel like this is just very genuine in that, like I said, it smells like you have a bouquet of roses like in the room that you have the candle in. It's not overpowering. It's not going to make you sick to your stomach. If you're not normally a floral candle person, you can totally do this floral candle. So I highly recommend trying it out. And the other reason that I really wanted to try this candle is that I thought it would maybe be a really good fit burning or melting next to a vanilla-based candle to get that pink petal tea cake type of effect, because I really do think that this particular floral rose scent has that same type of note that the rose scent in the pink petal tea cake candle has from Bath and Body Works. Most of you guys who are watching this review probably know that beloved pink petal tea cake from Bath and Body Works. So I think this combined with a really nice, rich, like cakey vanilla scent would be a fabulous combination. I honestly haven't tried it yet, but I am going to be trying it soon, and I'll certainly report back on Friday in one of my Friday favorites and flops videos if that turned out really well. But overall, this candle is definitely 2 thumbs up for me. This is only my second day burn of it, but the performance so far has been really good. I haven't noticed any like smoking or sooting coming off of it. Typically, I like to wait at least 3 days to do the review, but I feel like this candle is probably going to do pretty well overall. If it does start to soot in any kind of way, it's obviously going to go down and into the candle crock. But as it stands right now, it should probably do fine for the vast majority of, you know, the candle here. In terms of the label, it's really pretty. The wax is a really pretty, like solid pink. It's not too much of like a baby pink. I would say it's just a pretty, like almost cotton candy pink. Really, really beautiful. And the label is just a beautiful peony on the front. So I do have an Illumilid on mine. Most of the Yankees that I burn do get the Illumilid because it helps them pull out a little bit more evenly. So I would recommend doing that with this one because I've had good results so far. And obviously keep the wicks nice and trimmed. But yeah, overall 2 thumbs up. I'm a fan. Let me know if you have tried this and what your thoughts are. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.